Hello YouTube, this is Live for Everything, Die for Nothing. Finally doing my haul from AA 2015. Thoughts on haul. Wow. I've been quite busy, this is why it's very late. Everybody's done theirs by now. But, how can I put it? Well, I've been very busy at work. Home life is kind of hectic at the moment, as a few of you will know because I've told you what's going on at the moment. New job and other things. So this is the first chance. Oh, I'm getting over a viral infection as well. So there's that. Anyway, couldn't I couldn't go. Normally I like to go from like Thursday to Monday, but that was not I couldn't do it anyway. Money's very tight, and to be honest, I didn't know whether it justified me spending what I'd got because I need to buy other things. But I was told if I didn't go, buy my other half. Well, she made me come anyway. So I get there. I'd got £100 that I'd managed to scrimp together, which meant I couldn't really afford a room, and I could not actually afford a ticket for the venue. So I was just going there to meet up with people I met before, friends, and people who I include in my family. So yeah, that was the one thing. I spent £30 on the train tickets from here to there. So I'd got like 70 quid for the weekend. So that's food and booze basically. As soon as I got there, I had to lug all my bags from the train station to the what's it where I met up. When I finally got to the bar, I met up with two of the nicest people ever, John Greenwood and Neil, who's a lovely fella. He's, most of you'll know him. He's done a couple of the cosplays. He was the cute fairy Ravage with the missile launchers that sort of over the shoulder type thing. Very cool. Guy's obsessed with Ravage, which is, I'm obsessed with bumblebees. Each in a row. Yeah, so I spent some time with them. They let me stay in their room. It was because I got there on the Saturday afternoon. They'd been there since Thursday, but they were stopping in another hotel. And then on the Saturday, they've got like Saturday, Sunday, Monday at the Hilton. So I got there, dumped my stuff, and we sort of went back to the bar. And what they said they'd do for me is Neil, who's not a massive Transformers fan, he'd lend me his pass so I could go into the hall and have a rummage. Which, I wasn't too bothered about. I just wanted to hang out with them or whatever. But he stayed behind, and I went with John, and then John wandered off to go buy some more plastic. He bought a lot of plastic. And I bumped into Rob, the Fallen, pretty much as soon as I walked through the door. And he quickly introduced me to Luke. He come straight over, and I got chatting with them, and he told me Rob told me he'd got a little gift for Jim, and he wanted me to come with him. So we went and found Jim, who'd brought his wife, the lovely Carol, and she was sat there with the Transformers leader class bulkhead, and she was trying to change it into a robot. No, she was trying to change it into vehicle mode, and she was struggling. I've my son's got that, so I knew what to do. So I told her what to do, and she did it, and was very happy. And basically, Rob gave Jim the leader class Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime as a gift. So it was blown away by that, and everybody was chatting away, and then they suggested we go back to their room. Jim and Carol said, "Come back to ours. We've got booze, and come and have a drink with us." So I went back to their room, and we spent I don't know, an hour or so, perhaps a bit more, just chatting, pissing about with robots, getting drunk, in their room, and then sort of went and split up again, and I went back to John and Neil, and then I was meeting up with loads of people really. So Nolsey and Sam, saw Sammy Skullgreen on the Saturday. Also been to Ed Bumblejumper, bumped into Ed. Saw Stu with his wife, lovely wife, and Anton as well. Bumped into Anton and his missus. They're lovely. Anyway, we did have a good old laugh with them. Like on the Saturday night, we'd been. I think we'd got some. I got some food with Ed. I sat with Ed and a few other people. Smosno was there, and we all ended up sharing a pizza with God, what's his name? Rat Trap. I'm terrible with names. I do know his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, we ended up sharing a pizza with him and chipping in for pizza. Sat with them for a bit. Played with some robots, and a few people said, "Oh, are you going to buy anything?" I says, "No, I wasn't really bothered. I just got money for food and drink. I'd had a fair bit by that point because I'd taken booze with me and stuff. So I was merry. Later on in the night, I was sat with Jim and them again, and Anton, and there was Sammy, Nolsey, a few other people that who sat with Jim and Carol, Anton and his wife. There was another couple. I can't quite remember their names, but they were cool for have a laugh with. We were all discussing different names from different areas, for food and stuff like that, like baps, batches, rolls. We talk about some weird shit when you're drunk, don't you? What else was there? Oh, Eloise. We sat with Eloise, and Jim had got like loads of food on the table, and he was like, "Come on, eat all this." So we were nibbling away, and I think it was about 2:30 in the morning when I'd sort of reached me point because I'd been up since like know, 4 or 5 in the morning because I was excited. So I said my goodbyes and gave Jim a massive snog, which I'm sure he enjoyed. I did anyway. And said my goodbyes and went back to Neil and Jonathan's room. Stayed in there, and we stayed up a bit longer, drinking some homemade vodka, which was Skittles vodka, and what was the other one? Werther's Original flavoured vodka, that John and Neil had made themselves. It was enjoyable, sort of. Anyway, in the day before all that happened, before all the drinking and that, I don't know. He's just Rob again. Come to me and said, "I've bought you something," because he'd been buying. He like saying his whole video, he was not really there for himself buying things. He'd bought the leader class Optimus Prime for Jim, and he bought Luke a MP wheeljack repaint the exhaust. So he'd done that, and he bought a few things, and he ended up coming to me and says, "Look, I don't know if you've already got this, but I found it, and I'd like you to have it." And he got me a carded G1 Bumblebee, but not just any carded G1 Bumblebee. It's the Japanese or Takara version, as indicated by the little tiny sticker on card, and I was blown away by it. It's gorgeous. I mean, I have got a carded Bumblebee, but not the Japanese one. I mean, it's only a sticker on it, but it's amazing. Really touched me. I was welling up. So thanks for that, man. You're a star, a true gent. And thanks for adding to my ever-expanding collection of tat. So, thank you very much, Rob. I'll just put him back there. So that was the Saturday. I had a great time, met loads of people. Brad, I had a good chat with Brad, Exilian there, talking about what he's doing with his life, and I was telling him what's going on with mine and all the wonderful things that are happening with my other half. I don't know whether she'd want me to tell you on this, but the people that know, and I'm over the moon. Anyway, on the Sunday, I woke up really early. After having I was sleeping on a sofa, a couple of chairs. So it was a bit uncomfy. So I decided to get up and go downstairs, and bumped into Jim and Carol again. They were looking a bit tired, a bit worse for wear, hangover and stuff like that, because they'd been hitting the sores hard. So I sat with them for a bit, waited for Neil and John to get up, and they sneaked me out bacon butty, which was nice of them, because low on cash now. But anyway, I think it was either Neil or Rat Trap lent me their pass, and said, you know, go and have a look around. You've got to get something. So I did. I ended up going in and I saw a MP Bumblebee, which I've already got, but it's the G2 version, which I picked up from one of the stores. I'm not sure what it was called. Hold on a minute. Indie Man Toys. And there was a few stores that had got it, but I think Powered got it for like 45, 50. There was another one that had got it for 40, and this particular store, it was 40 and it had been reduced to 30. So I thought, that's not going to get any cheaper, or it didn't by the time I left. So I went and picked it up, mainly because it got a different accessory. It's got the backpack that he used in one episode. I think it was borrowed from Sideswipe because he had one, but it doesn't connect onto the Masterpiece Sideswipe, which is a bummer. He might have had his own, I don't know, but it looked a lot like the one from the G1 episode where he lends it to Optimus Prime. Sideswipe lends it to Optimus Prime. So it comes with the two alternate faces, the battle mask, comes with G2 stickers and this backpack and slightly different. Oh, I'm getting a text message. Sorry about this. Anyway, it comes with a few different accessories. I'm hoping as some third-party company out there will be doing. Oh, here's the figure. I've got him with the original Bumblebee's gun, because I think the other Bumblebee looks better with the black gun and the backpack. So he's wearing the backpack. I kind of like him with the battle mask, but I'm hoping a third-party company does like a head swap to turn him into Goldbug, because I think that would be cool. Because I've never had a connection to G2, so I thought at the time, I should get like a G2 Bumblebee. You know, the gold is basically the same Bumblebee as I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 versions of. 2 in mint in box, and my original and the reissue. I thought I'll get that, but G2 because it's all shiny chrome. But then I'm thinking, if they do it like a head swap with the, like they did for the classics, put a Goldbug head on there. Perhaps they could do something with the backpack, swap it, spin it round so it sticks up and gives him that Goldbug look. Because I haven't put the stickers on, so I don't want to put G2 stickers on it. So anyway, he's sitting in my Bumblebee display at the moment with the battle mask on. It's a little bit out of place because it's not yellow, it's gold, but never mind. Anyway, so that was the thing I bought, first thing I bought. And then while I was wandering around, I spotted this at the same store for a tenner, and I thought, I've got near on every version of Bumblebee bar this particular one. And can you guess, it's the one that doesn't transform. It's Action Master Bumblebee. Near complete. He's missing the little yellow gun, but it's got the backpack gun copter thing. And that was a tenner. and I'd seen it on eBay in about the same condition for double that. So I thought, while it's there, I'll get it. So I spent 40 quid on plastic, and the rest was like food and drink and stuff. So that was my haul, and I didn't go to the cosplay and everything because I didn't think I should. Well, I didn't have a ticket, so I didn't think it was right for me to go and sneak in. Um, for it's I felt terrible anyway, uh, going into the hall just buying bots. Having to borrow people's passes to get in. But I was looking around, and they said no, it'll be fine. So I went and did it anyway. And then they were packing up, going to do the closing ceremony, and my train was leaving, so they just started the whole closing ceremony, and I had to go. I was going, otherwise I'd miss my train. So I said my goodbyes to Neil. I didn't get a lot of pictures with anybody. I was too busy chatting. I don't really like having a picture taken, to be honest. But I said my goodbyes, Anton, and I said goodbye to Ed earlier in the day because he had to go. To a few people who left early. Very briefly hung out with Gerard. We were all standing around talking to Peter Spallos outside in the car park. He's a cracking bloke. Didn't get anything. Didn't want to pester the guy, but I just sat there and hung out. We were talking to Baz. Baz was there, and Gerard's mate. He'd been there twice. One of his bandmates. So I was hanging around with them for a bit. But obviously I had to go, and then on the train, so I missed the closing ceremony. But from what I've been told, it was fantastic, and I really hope as this TF Nation kicks off, and I know there's still things floating around with auto assembly, like they might be doing meetups and stuff like that in Cardiff, or something. There's a meetup in Cardiff sometime soon. But like I say, with what's going on in my life at the moment, I doubt I'll be able to go to any. But it's a shame. But shit's got real. So anyway, that's my thoughts on haul. I want to say thank you to anybody that come up and said hello. I met a few new people. Bill Harrison, I think, was one of the guys I met this year. Yeah, so I had a fantastic time, and I want to thank each and every person that come up and said hi, and we had a chat. So thank you all. I went and took my book to get it signed by George, but he was kind of busy. I took it last year, and oh shit, gotta go. So thank you all, and see you soon. Bye.